it's Dr. Christy Ennis. Welcome to Follow Me Friday, where motion is lotion today for our biceps and our backs, all using just a pair of dumbbells. All right, here we go. I am using a chair just to have a little support, but you don't need to have anything. You can always use the wall too. One foot in front, so my right foot's in front. If my left arm has the dumbbell, flat back, kind of shift those hips back, squeeze that shoulder blade, row that elbow up, let it come all the way down. So really work in the back of the shoulder and that upper back here. I do have a couple different size dumbbells with me too, so you may want to make sure you've got a few things just based on how your body's feeling. Sometimes mine feels good, sometimes not. Some exercises feel good and some don't also. We're going to do 10 on each side here. Keep in mind at home, you can always go and do a few less or a few more. You want to feel like, oh yeah, my muscles feel a little bit tired. That's kind of the goal here. And I'm only going to do one set of all these exercises, but definitely feel free to do two. Just go through the video again. So switching it up, other foot in front. And again, I'm just resting this left arm there. I'm not pushing for dear life. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can even do this with 2 feet if that's more comfortable for your back. From here, I'm going to pick up the other dumbbell, staying on 2 feet, push those hips back, and I'm going to do a little reverse fly / row. It's kind of a combination here, protecting that shoulder, protecting that back, but still working the back body there. Here's 4, 5, you can even do this sitting if you need to. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, facing you guys, we're gonna go with a traditional bicep curl. Make sure you extend all the way down, and then we're coming up to about 90 degrees. This is the important part though, actually, where you work the hardest is that down all the way to that 90 degrees. So there's 2, we're gonna get 10 again. 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to keep those wrists straight too so that you don't irritate any of the wrist or the forearm. That's 9. One more is 10. Good. Switching to a hammer curl. So just changing those wrists or those palms so they're facing one another. And then again, coming up all the way down. So clear that leg a little bit right off to the side. There's 2. You should feel this a little different place. 3, 4, 5, try to squeeze those shoulder blades a little bit too. That protects the shoulder. 7, and make sure you don't arch as you're going. If you are, weight's probably too heavy. That's 9. One more is 10. Whew, and then I am going to flip those palms back up and we're just gonna hold a little isometric to end. They should be feeling a little bit of a burn right now. I'm swaying side to side a little bit so that I can focus on what I'm doing. Hang in there, don't let them drop. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more exercise to go and then we're on the ground. So palms facing again, elbows glued. You're gonna open up. Keep those shoulder blades squeezed. Work the shoulder a little bit here, but again, biceps in a bit of a different way. That's 4. You may not need to do 2 sets. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, and then on the ground, 9, and 10. Last 2 exercises on the ground. I am going to use lighter weights for both of these. I'm getting into a modified plank position, holding those weights. I will show you a full plank as well. Gently squeeze those shoulder blades and you're gonna row it on up. We're gonna get 10 on each side. Actually, holding the weights is a little less pressure on the wrist too, so you might notice a little reprieve from that. Here's 4 and 5, working those abs too. And I'm gonna show you right up on those toes in that full plank. You'll notice that my knees and my toes, as I do this, are a little wider. That helps, again, widen that base of support so you're not as likely to twist and rotate. We really wanna make sure we're keeping that body nice and steady. One more on each side. Nice, good. And then we're going on to our backs. For this, I'm gonna keep my knees bent up to help protect my back. I'm gonna bring my arms straight up. We're gonna go overhead. So working the shoulders and the lats here too. And notice I'm only going as far over as I can, which unfortunately is not all the way to the ground for me, without arching through my spine, right? So we don't wanna do this. We've kind of lost that. If you have tightness in your lats, you're gonna notice that it's gonna be hard to get to the ground as well. Here's 4, 10 total, and then you're done. 5, 6, 7, lots of our muscles actually here working too at the same time. 8, one of my favorite exercises. 9, one more to go. And 10. Nice job.